Namaste, welcome to Gita's Kitchen. Happy Onam to all. So to celebrate Onam, we are attempting to bring you a tasty Sadya. Let's start. First we'll start with a sweet dish, Parippu Pradhaman. Half cup of yellow moong dal, we'll wash it. 1.5 cups of water in a pressure cooker, bring it to a boil. The water is boiling. Now add the washed moong dal to it. Pressure cook it for 2 whistles and switch it off. See, the dal has cooked well. Just mash it a little bit. Now heat some ghee in a pan. Bits of fresh coconut. Fry it very well in the ghee. When the coconut is nicely browned, add some bits of cashew nut and raisins also. Fry them also well in the ghee. Now drain out the cashew, raisins and coconuts. In the same pan, add 1 cup of jaggery and 1 cup of water. Dissolve the jaggery well in the water. The jaggery has dissolved well. Since this jaggery is very pure, I am not filtering it. If you are not sure of the quality of your jaggery, at this stage you can filter it and bring it back to the pan. Now add this cooked moong dal to it. Let it all cook together for 2 minutes. This is coconut milk. You can either extract at home or buy store-bought coconut milk. Either way. So even if it is store-bought coconut milk, take the thick milk. Can you see this? See, this is the thick milk. Keep it aside. Now take about half a cup of that thick milk. Add another half cup or even 1 cup of water and dilute it. This is the second milk. See, the dal and jaggery have blended well and it's boiling well together. Now we will add this dilute coconut milk to it. Keep the flame low. Continue cooking till it boils very well like this and gets thickened too. Now reduce the flame to absolute sim and gently add this thick coconut milk, because when you add this thick coconut milk you should not boil it too much, then it will start curdling. Just for half to 1 minute and switch it off. Finally, I am adding some cardamom powder and also this is 1/4 teaspoon of dry ginger powder. It will add a good flavor to your Pradhaman or Payasam. Give it a good mix. Finally, add this fried cashew, raisins and coconut bits on top. Our tasty Parippu Pradhaman is ready. In a typical Sadya, you have a number of payasams or Pradhamans. Today I am going to make one more payasam, that is Aval Payasam. Aval is this poha. We will be using the red poha. Heat a tablespoon of ghee in a pan. Again, take some chopped bits of fresh coconut and fry them very well till they are nicely browned. When the coconut pieces change color and are brown, add some cashew nuts and raisins and fry them also along with the coconut. See, cashews are also golden, raisins are puffed up. Now drain out all these coconut and dry fruits from the ghee. Just add a teaspoon more of ghee to the same pan. This is half cup of red poha. This is very clean poha and which I have wiped with a nice cloth, so there is no dust or anything in it. Fry it well in the ghee. See, the red poha has been fried very well in the ghee. Now I am adding 1 cup of previously boiled and cooled regular cow's milk. Allow this red aval or poha to cook well in the milk till it becomes nice and soft. In just 4 or 5 minutes, see, it has absorbed most of the milk. It has become soft and cooked well. Now I am adding 1/4 cup of sugar to this. Give it a good mix. Once you add sugar, it will become a bit dilute once again. Just wait till the sugar dissolves. Now you can add another half or 1 cup of boiled and cooled cow's milk till you reach the desired consistency. Let the sugar dissolve and let it all come to a boil once again. Whenever you are cooking with milk, any sweet, whatever you make, 3 things to remember: use a heavy pan and then cook on a slow flame. Thirdly, keep stirring from time to time. It has again started boiling, and because we have used this red poha, you can see that it has got a lovely pinkish color to the payasam. Now we will switch it off. Now add some cardamom powder for flavor. Finally, add in this fried raisins, cashews and coconut pieces. Our simply delicious Aval Payasam is also ready. Now we will make a simple tomato rasam. Either soak tamarind and extract the juice, but so much of work, so I am using this ready-made tamarind paste, 1 teaspoon. I have taken 2 ripe red tomatoes, chopped them very finely in my chopper. Add a pinch of turmeric powder. Add required quantity of salt. 1 teaspoon of homemade sambar powder or rasam powder, whichever you have you can use. And some hing. Add a cup of water to this. First we will allow the tomatoes to cook well over a low to medium flame. Meanwhile, I have taken 1 teaspoon of whole black pepper. We will coarsely powder it. See, the rasam has been boiling well for about 5 minutes now. The tomatoes have also become nice and soft and mushy too. That's why we chop the tomatoes very finely. Now I am adding some fresh curry leaves and coriander leaves to it. Also this coarsely crushed black pepper. Add more water as required. First we added 1 cup of water. Now I am adding another 2 cups. So total 3 cups of water we have taken. Now over a low to medium flame, allow it to cook and come to a boil. See, it starts frothing up and slowly coming to a boil. Now we can switch it off. Carefully remove it from the stove, and now we have to do the tempering for this. Heat some ghee in your tadka pan. When the ghee is hot, add some mustard seeds, some jeera or cumin seeds, now pour this into the rasam. So tomato rasam is also done and ready. Next we will cook both the dals. It is tuvar dal for the sambar and moong dal for the parippu curry together in the pressure cooker. I have taken 1/3 cup of tuvar dal, adding a pinch of turmeric powder, 1/3 cup of yellow moong dal, again a pinch of turmeric powder. We have washed both the dals. Now we will add sufficient water to cook the dals. See if you have water in your pressure cooker container. Place this inside. We will cook it for 3 whistles. See, both the dals have cooked well. I have removed it from the cooker and allowed it to cool. This is the moong dal and the tuvar dal. We will keep it aside for now. Next we will make Kumbalanga Pulissery. Kumbalanga refers to this ash gourd or white pumpkin. I have peeled and chopped it into small pieces and kept ready. Heat some water in a pan and take about 250 grams of this ash gourd. Add some salt and a pinch of turmeric powder. This is also known as more curry because it is made with a curd based gravy. While the vegetable is cooking, we will make the masala paste. Half a cup of fresh grated coconut, 2 green chilies. Here I have some curd, so we won't add water, we will just grind it with some of the curd. Some jeera or cumin seeds, we will make it into a paste. While grinding the coconut, I have added a teaspoon of rice flour, and this will give the required thickening to your pulissery. The remaining curd, you beat it well with a whisk and keep it ready. Vegetable is well cooked now. Now we will add our ground paste of coconut and green chilies. Allow it to cook for a few minutes more. When it starts boiling well, reduce the flame and add the remaining beaten curd to it. Just cook it for another 1 or 2 minutes more and you can switch it off. See, our Kumbalanga more curry or pulissery is boiling well now. We will remove it from the stove. For the tempering, I am heating a tablespoon of coconut oil. Add some mustard seeds, just 1 dry red chili and a few curry leaves. Pour it on top of this pulissery. So our Kumbalanga or ash gourd more curry or pulissery is ready. Next item is the sambar. For the sambar, I am going to use these small onions or shallots. So we will make Unni Sambar. Now heat some oil in a pan. Add in about 10 or 15 of these peeled shallots. Meanwhile, I have soaked a gooseberry size of tamarind in hot water. If you soak in hot water, it will soak faster, and extracted the juice. See, when the shallots are sauteed well and they become translucent, add in 1 dry red tomato chopped. Saute that also for a couple of minutes along with the onion. We will add some salt to taste. When the tomatoes become soft, add in the tamarind extract, haldi powder, and this is our homemade sambar powder. If you don't have homemade sambar powder, you can add dhania powder and chili powder separately. Allow it all to boil well together. I am adding half a teaspoon of hing to this and a few curry leaves. When the vegetables are well cooked and the raw smell of the tamarind has gone, now add in this cooked tuvar dal to it. Adjust the consistency. If you want, add a little more water to it and again bring it to a boil. Our Unni Sambar is boiling very well now. We can switch it off. Now for the tempering, heat some coconut oil. Now add some mustard seeds, a pinch of methi seeds. Switch it off, and I like to add a little bit of this Kashmiri chili powder on top. It will give a good color to your sambar. So our Unni Sambar is also done and ready now. Next we'll make Parippu Curry. Parippu Curry is like a dal which is eaten as the first course mixed with rice. We have already pressure cooked the moong dal and kept it ready. Now we'll make a masala paste, half a cup of grated coconut and 1 green chilli, half a teaspoon of jeera. Now we'll blend this into a paste. First we'll mash the cooked dal very well till it is nice and soft. Now heat a cup of water in a pan. We already added haldi while cooking the dal. So add this cooked and mashed dal. Add the required quantity of salt and some hing. Now we'll add this ground paste of coconut, green chilies and jeera to it. And let it all boil together for about 5 minutes till it reaches the desired consistency. It will thicken now. I am just adding a pinch more of haldi. Our Parippu curry has cooked well and also boiled well and reached the desired consistency. For tempering the Parippu curry, we will use ghee because it will add an awesome flavor to it. Now add some mustard seeds, a little bit of jeera, 1 dry red chilli. I like to add another pinch of hing to the ghee and add a few curry leaves to it. Our tasty Parippu curry is also ready now. Next recipe is an essential part of any sadhya, and that is Puli Inji. It is a kind of pickle made with tamarind and ginger mainly, along with some jaggery. Take about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in a pan. Add some mustard seeds, methi seeds, 1 green chilli finely chopped, a few curry leaves, here I have some finely chopped ginger, about 1/4 cup you can take, and fry the ginger till it's well browned. Also I am adding 1 dry red chilli. I should have added it in the beginning itself. Here I have soaked a small lemon size piece of tamarind. We will take out the thick extract. See, the ginger is well browned and crisp. Now to this we will add a pinch of hing, some haldi powder, chili powder, and this is some dry methi powder. I always keep that in stock. Whenever we make any kind of pickle, you add the methi powder for a good flavor. dry roast the methi, make it a powder and keep it with you. Next, I am adding 1/4 cup of jaggery to it. Now add in this tamarind extract. And let it all boil well together. Add in the required quantity of salt. See, just listen to the sound and we can know that the Puli Inji is ready. It has thickened to a nice pulpy consistency. The oil also has been released on top. So this delicious Puli Inji or Inji Puli, whichever way you call it, is done and ready now. Next we will cook the rice. For this I have taken the Kerala red Matta rice. I took 1 cup of rice, washed it very well 3 or 4 times till the water runs clear, and I have soaked it in 3 cups of water. It has been soaking for about 3 hours now. First I will add this water to the pressure cooker base. The water starts boiling, add in this soaked rice to it. When the water starts boiling once again, cover it and we will cook it for 4 to 5 whistles on a medium flame. Now allow the pressure cooker to cool down and the pressure to release naturally. See, just check the rice. It has cooked well, but you will find there is some water in it. No issue at all. Drain out any excess water like this. Now you have perfectly done red Matta rice Kerala style. After draining out the water, put this rice back in the pressure cooker base. We will cover it and keep it aside so that the rice remains hot. This water can be given to children or to the elderly with maybe a little bit of salt in it for taste. Next, we will make avial. Here I have mixed vegetables cut into strips. We have carrot, ash gourd, cluster beans, drumstick, yam, raw banana, yellow pumpkin. All have been peeled and cut into strips like this. Now heat some water and cook all the vegetables together. Just add some salt. The raw banana I had kept in water, also cut into strips like this. Now cover it and cook till done. For the masala I have taken 1 cup of fresh grated coconut. You can take 4 or 5 green chilies depending on your spice level. A teaspoon of jeera. We will grind all this into a slightly coarse paste. Don't add much water, just blend it together. See, you can check if the vegetables are done. Vegetables are cooked well. See, I have crushed the coconut and green chilies together without adding water. Now you add this crushed coconut, green chili and jeera to this. Again, mix everything well together. See that the vegetables retain their shape. Just allow it to cook for a few minutes more. Here I have about slightly less than half a cup of beaten curd. Now we will add the beaten curd to it. Again, mix everything well together. After adding the curd, don't boil it too much. Just for a minute or 2 and we can switch it off and our perfectly done avial is nearly ready. Finally, add a few curry leaves on top. And to give the authentic flavor, we'll just pour some raw coconut oil, about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and switch it off. So our authentic avial with the aroma of fresh coconut oil is ready. Next is Beetroot Pachadi, which is a kind of raita. I have half a cup of grated beetroot. I've just boiled some water. We'll cook this beetroot. Meanwhile, take about 3 or 4 tablespoons of grated coconut, 1 green chilli and a small piece of ginger. I also have some beaten curd here. I'll just use a little bit of this curd and we'll make this into a paste. While grinding, also add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. The beetroot is well cooked now. Now we can add this paste of coconut, green chilies, mustard. Let it all cook together for another 2 minutes. Now we can switch it off, transfer it into another bowl and allow it to cool down to room temperature. When it comes down to room temperature, add the remaining beaten curd to it as required. Add a little bit of salt and give it a good mix. For tempering, just add a teaspoon of coconut oil. Now add a few mustard seeds, just 1 dry red chilli and a few curry leaves on top. Pour it on top of your beetroot pachadi. Beetroot pachadi is ready. Our next recipe is beans and carrot thoran. Thoran is nothing but a stir fry. For this, heat a tablespoon of coconut oil in a kadai. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal, curry leaves and 2 to 3 green chilies. Now add in the washed and chopped beans. And also washed, peeled and chopped carrot to it. Add salt. Just sprinkle some water. Cover and cook it till done. After a few minutes, just open it and check. See, the vegetables are done, they are well cooked. We'll just add a little bit of fresh grated coconut on top and give it a light stir. Our healthy beans carrot thoran is now done and ready. Next we will make Vendakai Kichadi. Here Kichadi does not refer to the rice and dal mixture which you are familiar with. Kichadi here refers to another kind of raita where we are not grinding any coconut and adding. So today we will be using this okra or bindi for this Kichadi. I have taken 5 bindis, that is okras, washed it, wiped with a cloth, trimmed the edges and cut it into round pieces like this. Now heat a little bit of oil in a pan and fry these vegetable pieces till they become brown and crisp. In a bowl, take a cup of curd and whisk it very well like this. Add a few curry leaves to it. Also a pinch of salt and a pinch of hing. See, the okra has fried nice and crisp. Drain it out from the oil and add it to this curd mix. Now heat a teaspoon of oil for the seasoning or tadka. Add some mustard seeds. Just mix your Vendakai Kichadi. Now pour this tempering on top. Vendakai Kichadi is now done and ready. Now we will make a sweet Unni Appam. Take half a cup of jaggery in a pan. Just add a little bit of water and we will make a syrup out of this. In a bowl, take one ripe banana. Mash it very well. To this, add about half a cup of grated coconut. See, our syrup has also thickened now. It is frothy. You can switch it off. Add the jaggery syrup to this. Mix everything well together. Now I am adding 1 cup of rice flour. I have lightly dry roasted the rice flour. And mix everything well together to make it into a batter. Add some cardamom powder. If the batter has become too thick, you can just add a little more hot water to this. I added water to the same bowl in which we made the jaggery syrup till you reach the desired consistency. Mix it all well together till you get a thick batter like this. Now keep this batter aside for minimum 1 hour. See, the consistency of the batter should be like that of idli batter. It is 1 hour now. Now we will just add some oil to this appe pan. I am just adding a little bit of ghee to the batter so that it will add to the flavor of this Unni Appam. Now add a portion of the batter to each mold. And cook it over a low flame because you want the entire appam to be cooked well. After a few minutes, gently flip it over. The center ones will be done faster. When it is cooked well on both sides, see, the batter should not stick to this. I can show you. See, the batter is not sticking. That means it is done. Now we can carefully remove it from here. The ripe banana adds to the softness of this, so you can increase one more ripe banana depending on the size. So the Unni Appams are done and ready. Finally, we will just fry some pappad. I could not get access to the typical Kerala Pappadam. I have just substituted with the Ulund Appalam, Urad Dal Appalam. Pappadam is also fried and ready. After eating such an elaborate meal, we need something to aid digestion too. And for that, my favorite item on the menu, that is the Sambharam, or also known as Neer in Tamil, which is a slightly spiced buttermilk. For that, I have taken 1 cup of homemade dahi or yogurt. To this, you can add 2 to 3 cups of water, depending on how dilute you like it. Churn it very well. We'll add a little bit of salt, a few curry leaves, just stir it up. 1 green chilli I have chopped. If you like it more spicy, you can add 1 more. And this is 1 small piece of ginger. We will just grate it and add. Mix everything very well, and your delicious thirst quenching spicy buttermilk or Sambharam or Neer is now ready. Our delicious Onam Sadya is ready. I have served it out on a banana leaf. Here we have the Parippu Pradhaman, Aval Payasam, Vendakai Kichadi, Beetroot Pachadi, Kumbalanga Pulissery, Avial, beans, carrot, Thoran, Parippu Curry, Ulli Sambar, tomato Rasam, Kerala Matta rice with some ghee, Sakra variety or the sweet banana chips, the salt upperi, salt chips, Unni Appam, bananas, fried Pappadam, Puli Inji, manga achar, and finally this Sambharam or spiced buttermilk. Onam Asamsakal. Happy Onam to all. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Gita's Kitchen, and we'll meet again with another interesting episode from Gita's Kitchen. Thank you.